Good morning, students. Welcome to Marudhar Senior Secondary School online classes. In this video of class 8th, we will discuss Geography chapter first, that is resources. In this video, in our chapter, in first paragraph, when we read, we find out that some children are curious about the things, about the resource. Then Granny told them the resource include a value. It means no one thing can resource when it does not have its own value. So that's why a resource should be valuable. But value, which type of value? Some resources have economical value, but where some resources does not have any economic value, financial value, such as metals may have an economical value, but a beautiful landscape, just like as Qutub Minar, just like as a fort, these beautiful landscapes may not have economical value, but both are important and satisfy human needs. So that what are resources? Resources are those things which satisfy the human needs. Which are usable. Water, electricity, rickshaw, vegetable, and textbooks, and some other things. There are some common things. They have all been used by us, so that they have utility. What is the meaning of this sentence? The meaning of this sentence is when we use something, when we use a thing, in that sense, that particular thing is called a resource. Utility or usability, it is what makes an object or substance a resource. Now, what is value? It is use or utility gives it a value. All resources have some value. Some resources can become economical valuable with time, just as our grandmother's home remedies have no commercial value, but if they are patented, they have a legal right and sold by medical firm tomorrow, they could become economical valuable. Why? Because now they have legal rights. They have legal rights to sell them in market. But before, when the home remedies do not have legal value, then we cannot sell them in market legally. Now here question comes, what are the main factors included in a resource? The two main factors are time and technology. Yes, time and technology are two important factors that can change substance into resource. Both are related to needs of people. Both are related to the needs of people. Just as we need electricity today. We cannot live without electricity. But from where we get electricity? We get electricity from water, from wind, solar plants, dams, hydel power. Now, the rivers were flowing in ancient time, wind also were blowing in ancient time, but electricity was not existed. Why? Because in ancient time the technology was not developed. In few decades the technology developed rapidly in our country, so that by technology we invent new things, we covered new discoveries that lead to the creation of more resources, such as from rocks we get different types of minerals, Even in home building we use techniques, we apply technical sector. We can fly with the help of technology. Now the thing, how technology generates, who generated technology? Technology is generated by human being. Even we can say that without human being no resource could take place. Here is only human being who generate resources. Without human being no one resource took place. Even no buildings were built, no roads were built, no airplanes were formed, even buses, nothing were present without the human beings. So that we can say that there is only human being who make a thing resource. How? By giving them time and change their quantities, change their properties by using their intelligence. Technology is the application of latest knowledge and skills in doing or making things. Now, when we talk about resources, there are many types of resources. We have 3 types of resources here. First, natural resources. Second, human-made resources. And third, human resources. Now, what is natural resources? Natural resources are those resources which found by nature, which found from nature. We get them nature. There is no interference of human beings. Resources that are drawn from nature and used without much modification are called natural resources. It means we have to obtain the resources from nature and we have to modify them. Why do we modify resources? Because when we want to get more benefits from resources, then we have to modify that. Just take an example. Suppose that we want to build a house. Then what can we do? What can we help in it? Which things can help in it? Iron. An easy example, iron. When iron is obtained from rocks and from nature, from their belts, it is not in perfect form, not in pure form. It is in ore form, raw form. Then we have to purify it by their process. So in the process of purifying, technology is more important, very important. Without technology, we cannot modify it, we cannot make it useful. So that we are saying resources that are drawn from nature, that are obtained from nature and used without much modification are called natural resources. The air we breathe, the water in our river and lakes, the soils, the minerals, and all are natural resources. These all are natural resources. Many of these resources are free gift of nature and can be used directly. Just in some cases, tools, technology may be needed to use natural resources in the best possible way. Now we can classify natural resources in 2 more parts. First is renewable, second is non-renewable. Renewable resources are those resources which can be renewed, which can be regenerated, which can be recycled. We can call it replenishable resources. Renewable resources are those which get renewed or replenished quickly. Some of these are ultimate and are not affected by human activities. such as solar, such as wind energy. How much we utilize in the quantity, there is no effect we see there. Yet careless use of certain renewable resources like water, soil, forest can be affect their stock. When we overuse water, we see its quantity will be decreases, and in present time we can see a huge lack of water. Soil and forest also. Water seems to be ultimate renewable resource, but shortage and drying up of natural water resource is a major problem in many parts of the world today. Second is non-renewable resources. Non-renewable resources are those resources which cannot be renewed, which cannot be regenerated after finishing them. Such as metal. When we finished metal cannot be generated quickly. And for an easy example, we can take petroleum. Petroleum is good example for non-renewable resources, because once petroleum finished, then it cannot be regenerated. Non-renewable resources are those which have a limited stocks. It means the non-renewable resources are limited, so that we have to use them carefully. Once the stock are finished, in many it takes thousands of years to be renewed or replenished. Since this period is much more than human spans, such as resources are considered non-renewable. Coal, petroleum and natural gas are some example. The distribution of natural resources depends upon number of physical factors like terrain, climate and altitude. The distribution of resources is unequal because these factors differ so much over the earth. Now next type of resources is human made resources, means those resources which are generated by human being, just as buildings, buses, these are made by human. These are not created, these are not generated naturally. Without human being interfere, these could not took place. Sometimes natural substance become resources only when their original form has been changed. I have been told you in our starting of this chapter, iron ore was not a resource until people learned to extract iron from it. People use natural resources to make buildings, bridges, rocks, machinery and vehicles, which are known as human made resources. Technology is also a human made resource. So people like us use natural resources to make human made resource. Now the next type of resource is human resources. I have been told you in our natural resource in starting of this chapter that human itself is a resource. Why? We have discussed people can make the best use of nature to create more resources. It means there is only a human who can make a thing resource. We can make buildings, we can make car, we can make everything by the help of resource. Suppose that if human being does not exist, then what would happen? Then no resource can get out from the drawn out from the earth, from the nature. So that we can say that human being is most important resource. It is done by the help of their knowledge, skill and technology to do so. That is why human beings are a special resource, people or human resources. We can call human resources and people resources. Education and health help in making people a valuable resource. Improving the quality of people's skills so that they are able to create more resources is known as human resource development.